I'm Whitney Turner in the WVLT newsroom. More than 690,000 Tennesseans will be without their SNAP benefits starting this Saturday if the government shutdown does not come to an end. And joining us to talk about it is Elaine Strano, CEO of Second Harvest. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having us on.
This situation has prompted Second Harvest to activate its emergency plan to ensure everyone in need has food on the table. But first things first, can you tell us about the coverage area that Second Harvest serves and the needs on the day-to-day basis?
Well, we serve 18 counties, so we have 6 different feeding programs and with 700 partners. So we have been anticipating the demand and buying more food and loading up more food on trucks to prepare for what we think will be a lot of food demanded. There's 110,000 people on SNAP in our 18 county service area, which is just frightening that the demand could increase that much for us.
Now, benefits run dry in 3 days if lawmakers cannot reach a deal. Have you seen any increase in needs already this year or even as the shutdown started earlier this month?
We saw an increase in demand over the last 2 years. So this could be almost unprecedented in the number of people that need food if the government shuts down the way it sounds like it will be. So preparation for sure, buying more food and supplying more food to our partners in our 18 county service area is what we're doing right now. And if it continues, an appeal to the public to help us because the cost of food, as we all know, is very high. And so we've been buying more food. So we're going to need from the public assistance in helping us feed our neighbors.
What are the immediate impacts you anticipate to see in the coming weeks without SNAP? And can you walk us through the logistics of this emergency plan you have in place?
Well, we have mobile pantries. We've been putting 26% more food on the back of the trucks. Just yesterday, our mobile pantry was in Cott County, and there were 600 people there for food. So we're just anticipating the demand increasing, and it could not have come at a worse time. Um, 4 days, 5 days away from November, right? And then always thinking about the holiday dinners. So we're just in prep mode to do whatever we can to supply more food to those who need it.
And you mentioned Cott County. They are working hard to provide meals every day throughout the month of November if the shutdown continues, but they're still feeling the impact of Hurricane Helene. What is Cott County talking to you about the needs that they're seeing?
Well, we've been able to get 2 more pantries opened in Cott County that they did not have before Helene hit. We are doing everything we can to supply food free of cost, anything these agencies need to supply the Cott County community the food they need. And again, if this demand increases the way we anticipate, we're going to need to put so much more food out there and buy more food, supplying product to people who need it, which means we're going to have to appeal to the public for help.
How long can Second Harvest operate under its emergency plan?
That's a great question. Honestly, we haven't even crunched the numbers. I do not know, but I know this: we can't continue this measure of demand without some help.
Now, Governor Bill Lee has said the state won't fund SNAP. Some lawmakers are trying to mobilize legislation to get that funding. But in the meantime, what is your message to leaders about this situation?
I would like them to understand that this kind of need hits the most vulnerable Tennessee communities. The most vulnerable in our state are being hit with no control of their own. No one did this. None of us who feed the hungry had anything to do with this. It has something to do with our representatives in Washington. I would like them to understand a component of compassion for their neighbors that doesn't seem to be there right now.
And what is your message to families who are feeling concerned as November creeps in?
Just please hang in there. We want to help you. We want to do everything we can to help you, and we will do our best so you will not go hungry.
You mentioned you need people to help you out. How can we give back to Second Harvest to make a difference during this time?
So the website, secondharvestetn.org, tells the best story about where we are, our programs, how we help people, and a donate link. That is the best way to go. If you want, you can also come and volunteer at Second Harvest. I mean, that's a given, but also secondharvestetn.org is the best way to find out what Second Harvest does and to donate if they're led to.
And if people want to donate food, what products do you recommend?
Peanut butter is always the number one requested item. Canned veggies, canned fruits, anything with protein, but of course non-perishable. And those are the high and requested items. Cereal too. If I didn't say that, cereal's a big on the list of demanded product from the people that we feed.
Now, we've seen some small businesses step up and say they're going to offer meals to families in need during this time. What does that mean to you to see community members giving back in that volunteer spirit?
Well, I've had the honor of having this job for almost 33 years, and I can tell you the beauty of this job is that you see the compassion of this community time and time and time again. Whether it was the fires in Gatlinburg, Katrina, we had so many people from New Orleans way back then. Of course, Helene hitting, just the compassion from this community is always off the charts. So I know that they'll be there to help just not just our hungry neighbors, but everybody who needs help in this community to get through Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because again, the timing on this event could not be worse for those who live in that vulnerable state of needing staff and needing food for their children and their families.
Do you have any final thoughts on this situation you'd like to share?
No, I don't. And I'm sorry I lost my voice. But thank you so much.
All
If you
right.
could just include the 18 county service area, that would be great.
Elaine, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking time to speak with us this afternoon.
Thank you so much.